In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use monday.com for your content calendar. First, log into your monday.com account. On the left-hand side, you'll see a list of workspaces. Choose the workspace where you want your content calendar to live. On the right side of that workspace name, click the plus icon. When the menu appears, hover over Board, then click New Board. A pop-up window will open. Here, you'll see an option to create a board with AI or to build it manually. For this tutorial, choose to create the board manually. Give your board a clear name, something like Content Calendar or Marketing Content Plan. Then select what you're managing on this board and pick the appropriate privacy level depending on who should have access. When you're done, click Create Board. Now you're on your new empty board and it's time to set up the columns that will power your content calendar. To add a column, go to the far right of your columns and click the plus icon. A menu will appear where you can search for and select the column type you need. For a content calendar, you'll typically want an item column for the title or topic of the content, a status column to track stages like idea, draft, review, scheduled, and published, and a people column so you can assign each piece to a writer, designer, or owner. Add a date or timeline column to schedule published dates or deadlines. A drop-down or tags column is great for labeling content type, such as blog, social media, video, or newsletter. Use text or long text for notes, briefs, or links, and a files column to attach drafts, images, or videos. If you want to track things like budget or estimated reach, you can also add a numbers column. You can fully customize these columns. To delete one, hover over the column header, click the More Options icon, and select Delete. To rename a column, just click directly on the header text and type your new name. To add or edit values, click into any cell under a column and start typing or selecting options. If you want to rearrange columns, hover over the column header until your cursor changes to a hand. Then drag and drop it left or right. For more complex content pieces, use subitems to break a single piece into smaller tasks, like writing, design, and approval. Next, organize your content using groups. Groups let you separate items by month, by platform, or by campaign. For example, you might have one group for March, another for April, and so on. Or you could group by platform with sections for blog, social media, and newsletters. If you run campaigns, you can group by campaign name, like a product launch or a holiday series. This structure makes it much easier to scan the board and understand what's happening at a glance. To really turn this into a visual calendar, take advantage of different views. Add a calendar view so you can see all content items plotted by their date column. This makes it easy to spot gaps or overloads in your schedule. A timeline view will help you track deadlines and see overlapping work, which is especially helpful for larger projects. You can also use a Kanban or status view to visualize the workflow, moving items from idea to draft, review, scheduled, and finally published. Remember, your board is flexible. You can continue tweaking columns, groups, and views as your content process evolves, so your monday.com content calendar always reflects the way your team actually works.